Welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about one of the biggest transportation projects in Nigerian history, the Lagos Blue Line Rail. The modern railway is helping thousands of Lagos residents beat traffic and travel faster across the city. But when did this project begin? How much has it been completed? Let's find out. The Lagos Blue Line Rail project was approved and awarded by Lagos State Government in 2008 as part of the Lagos Rail Mass Transit Master Plan. Construction officially started in 2009 and was awarded to China Civil Engineering Construction Corporation, also known as CCECC. Despite several delays caused by fundings and economic challenges, the project continued over the years. The first phase of the railway was inaugurated in January 2023 and was officially opened for public passenger operation on September 4, 2023. When fully completed, the Lagos Blue Line Rail will stretch approximately 27 kilometers from Marina to Hokomaiku along Badagry Expressway corridor. At the moment, only the first phase has been completed and it's operational. The completed section covers approximately 13 kilometers between Marina and Mile 2 with 5 operational stations. Now the question is, why does this actually matters? So today, I decided to go and have an experience of this railway and see how fast it can beat traffic in Lagos, Nigeria.
I have to go and buy tickets, but it's not done the way other places are being done. But instead, what you do is this: you pay for a card, and with that card, you can actually, load it up with money and use it to travel to where you're going to.
So in order to do that, the first thing I had to do was go to the terminal and buy the card, and after buying the card, register it and also load it up with money and see what the day has for us.
I want to load the 1.5. I mean, when the train they stop operation, if I feel at 9. So if I go Marina now, I feel use and come back. Okay. You don't load that? Okay, thank you very much. One of the biggest problems I've experienced coming to Lagos was traffic. But today I want to experience something else. How long or how many minutes will you use to beat Lagos traffic by using train? Now, I've got the card. There is the card. I don't know. They just asked for some information and I registered. And this card costs just 600 naira, which is less than, I think, about 50 cents. 50 cents of dollars or 50 cents of euros, or less than 50 pennies, something of that nature. Now the train is here, and I'm not actually going to somewhere, but I want to just experience this. I want to see how long it's going to take to beat, how many minutes it's going to take to beat traffic. If I were to be traveling on land from Mile 2 to Marina in Lagos, which I know takes up to 1 hour, I'm not sure, exaggerating, but this one might take lesser hours, and let's see what we've got. But trust me, looking at this at the moment, it looks more lit and yeah, it looks cool. So let's go and see what we've got in this train. And don't forget to subscribe for more.
It didn't take much time after the registration. It was time for the real experience. So I took the staircase to where you have the platform, and in a few seconds, the train actually arrived. Then looking at it, you know that this is something massive. Let's go.
So this journey started at about 2:12, I guess so. Yeah, about 2:12. Currently, that was about 2 minutes ago. And I want to see how long it's going to take to get to Marina. If it actually beats the traffic in Lagos, then I will tell you this is a very nice development by the Lagos State Government. Yeah, it's a very good one. So if that becomes the case, I will recommend traveling by train if you're actually going the right direction. Though it's not in every part of Lagos State, but for those who are actually heading to Marina and other places, if this actually beats, I can tell you for fact or for real that it will be the right transportation means for most persons. If you want a faster means of moving, you get.
The journey actually started in a smooth form, and while on this journey, there was nothing like traffic congestion or some kind of potholes on the road to give disturbance or to discomfort the passengers. And that was very good experience, as I haven't experienced this in my lifetime. But trust me, doing this was amazing, and I guess, or I would say, it's the best option to travel in Lagos if you are within the Mile 2 to Marina axis of Lagos. In less than 25 minutes, we actually arrived Marina from Mile 2.
Less than 20 minutes, and trust me, we're almost there. And comparing it with the normal traveling on land due to Lagos traffic, I think there were a lot of limitations. That reduced the amount of time we spend while traveling. Because let's take, for instance, comparing 30 minutes drive to 15 minutes drive. There's a huge difference there. And in terms of places like this, for people who actually commute and go to work, it's to reduce the stress and the time taken, because after going through the traffic and everywhere, they find out some persons actually get tired before getting to work. But this one is smooth, nothing like stress here. And the craziest part of it, or the beautiful part of it, is this: it's AC cold, so which means you don't even have to go through heat stress before getting to work. You get, because if you check it very well, during heat season, you find out that if you are actually traveling from one place to another, after so much time spent in traffic and a lot of other things, you end up with heat stress. And when you get to work, you're already tired even before starting the work for the day. Then while you're also coming back, you have to pass through stress again to get back to your home. So, but I think with this one, it's a very good development. And for me, I would say one thing: I wish they're going to be able to, increase the length. Because currently, I think it's running on just 13 kilometers, which from records they intend to build about 27 kilometers, which I guess will be leading to trade fair and Alaba, something like that. But currently this is one that is actually active, and trust me, people are actually commuting on this one. If not up to thousands, I'm not sure of the exact amount of persons that commute to this one, but it should be up to 1,000 to 5,000 persons commuting with this little one that they have actually done, because the population in Lagos is about millions. So I guess I would say I would commend them for this they have done, and if they would do better by increasing the length, at least they have projected for 27 kilometers, which 13 has been completed, and if they will actually be able to make it up to 50 kilometers, depend on how the budget, or maybe even 100. Trust me, most persons who are on the road, will somehow not be happy. Let's be sincere, because it will reduce the amount of money they're actually making. If you ask me, I would say this is a good development, and they should, I will applaud them for this. Trust me, I will applaud them for this. Yeah.
Because of how comfortable this journey was from Mile 2 to Marina, I decided that I needed to have a second ride. So I have to go back to Mile 2 through the same train, and trust me, the experience was amazing. Now I want to say something. In order to be seeing videos like this on this channel, please do it to subscribe because that's what motivates us to make more videos. And for now, I will say ciao ciao and see you on the next one. I love you all.